As a mom of two boys and a business person, life can be overwhelming. Like I'm constantly juggling both my family and my business. Welcome to Nemi's Corner. If you're new, please do subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, I see you and I appreciate you. So in today's video, I'll be talking about 10 productivity habits that helps me to stay on track and have time for myself and for my family. And the first is time blocking. So usually what I do is I schedule specific times for work and family. This helps my day organize and ensure that I'm giving my time both to my family and to my business. For example, I block out 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Mostly after my kids have gone to school, I dedicate this time for work, which includes checking my DM for bookings, tidying up my space, organizing, having my shower, having breakfast, and the rest. Then after lunch around 1 to 2 p.m., I block out 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. specifically for family time, schoolwork, after school, market runs, and the rest. So it's just all about knowing what needs attention and when to give it attention. So quick tip is you can use a digital calendar like Google Calendar to visually organize your day. Then the second tip is daily prioritization. This is very important. So each morning I pick like 3 to 5 tasks that must be done. 3 to 5 important tasks that must be done, large tasks. So this helps me to avoid getting lost in a sea of, endless things needed to be done. For example, today I can prioritize to upload 4 videos on my business page or to create content for YouTube and TikTok. I can add grocery shopping by corner. I make sure to complete these things before moving on to minor things to be done, or even before checking up and checking what's up on social media. So the third is the Pomodoro technique. So this has to do with working and taking a break. So what I do is that I work for like 20 to 25 minutes, then I take a 5 to 10 minutes break. This keeps me productive without burning me out. I mean, I'm human. I get tired, especially on long days when I have a lot on my plate. For example, when I need to work on my business without interruption or without distraction, I set out a timer for like 15 to 20 minutes. I focus completely during that time to make sure that that task is done. And when the timer goes off, I quickly take a break, maybe grab a drink, stretch my body before jumping back in. So the next one, which is the fourth one, is mindful mornings. I don't know if anybody is like me, but if my morning is bad, it can affect the rest of my day. So I want to make sure that my mornings are perfect, my mood is set. If not, that day I'll be so cranky. So this is very, very important. My kids are off to school. I That's when my day starts. Yes. So I take like 10 to 15 minutes to do some calming exercises like yoga, stretching. To be honest, I don't do this every day. Oh. Some days I just want to sleep. You get. But on days that I do it, actually most of the days that I do it, it helps me, it sets my mind, it helps me to prepare for the day and ensures a more productive day for me. It helps me set a positive tone for the day and gives me some sort of clarity in my head. So the fifth is task batching, grouping similar tasks together to avoid jam packing. So I group similar tasks together to avoid task switching, which keeps my brain from jumping all over the place and it helps me stay efficient. For example, I can check and respond to my DMs in one sitting rather than interrupting it with so many other things that I'm doing. You get. So afterwards, I batch all my errands like grocery shopping and the rest, thereby saving the back and forth. So the sixth one is the 2 minutes rule, which is if a task takes less than 2 minutes, I do it immediately without wasting time. Why? Because it keeps small tasks from building up into a bigger to-do list. For example, if I have a text that needs an urgent reply, or I see something that's out of place, I take it out right away. This way, it doesn't pile up and it helps me to feel more in control because once it piles up, you're probably going to forget, to do that particular task, which might affect you in the long run. So the seventh is regular reflection. So I take time each week to review my tasks the previous week and see what worked and what didn't work. It helps me adjust my plan for the next week and improve myself. For instance, I do this mostly on Sundays, which is a start of another week. So I look back on the week and ask myself, oh, did I meet my goals? Did I spend enough time with my family? Was I productive? Did I learn anything? If not, I just adjust for the week ahead. Number eight is digital detox. Hmm. This one, me, I'm guilty of it too, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's guilty because as mothers, when our kids are asleep or any small time that we get, we use it for ourselves, checking out what's up on social media and others. So I deliberately take breaks from screen time, especially social media, to stay present because sometimes the things I see on social media, some of those things just basically just ruins my day. So from time to time I take breaks off social media. It reduces distractions and helps me focus on what really matters. For example, when I'm around my kids or when they're back from school, I just leave my phone in one corner or in one room, spend quality time with them. Or during family meals, we make it a no phone time for us to really connect and bond together. So the next one is intentional learning. So I dedicate time to learn something new every day. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter. Just something I didn't know. It keeps me growing as both a mom and a business partner. And the last but not the least is to delegate and outsource. This one, I do it very, very well because me, I cannot stress myself. So I delegate tasks whenever possible, both at work and at home, but especially at home. If my husband is around or a sibling is at home, they can assist. This is very, very important because as mothers, we are often stressed, even emotional stress. It may not even be physical stress, emotional stress, tired, not getting enough sleep. So please, let's dedicate responsibilities when needed and try to rest also. Find an easier way to do things. Somebody like me, if I see that if I do this thing this way, it's going to be easier, I do it. Okay. There's no award for so far. Find an easier way to do things. So these 10 habits have helped me stay productive, whether I'm working on my business or taking care of my family. I hope they can be very helpful to you too. So if you found any of these tips helpful, please give this video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more tips on productivity and balance in life. Also, share this video with someone who needs it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!